All right, so I'm going to show you the two ways to start a Google Meet. The first way is the way that I'm doing it, and then the way that the teachers across the street are doing it for virtual classes. So you just go in here to the waffle, and you just go Google Meet. And we as teachers see this thing that says join or start a meeting. And then what you're going to do is you're going to use a code. So for example, my code is Slaughter 304. Now this would be beneficial if you have multiple kids, and you're going to have, like at the high school we have multiple periods, and I want everybody from all four of my class periods to join in. I do that, and then so I want you to see here, I haven't clicked join now. So this is a student account, and you're going to see what theirs looks like. It says use a meeting code, and that only pops up if they come in from the waffle. That student will type in my code as well, and if you see here, their camera, it says I gotta allow that. That's alright. So it says this meeting hasn't started yet. So if I go back to my screen, I click join now, I bring in this, return to home screen, use a meeting code. Join now, and now the kid is able to get in as well. Alright, so this is what you're seeing. This is the student's view right here, and then this here is, hold on, having a little trouble. There we go. This here is the teacher view right here, is what you're seeing right here. So if you go up here, some of the options that you guys have is, and these options are going to be the same no matter what way you start it. I am going to show you in a second the other way. So you see Antonio Banderas over here. That is the student. There's a button here for host controls. We can let everyone share their screen or not. So that is that can be beneficial if you have kids who are presenting or something. And then you can also let them chat. Some of this stuff is brand new in here. So what I would do if I were you is go in and do this in your classroom while your kids are here. So go into your classroom and start a Google Meet and just see what it is. That way you and the kids can problem solve. When you want to present, you're going to do this here. You're going to present that button. More options here. You can record your meeting. You can open up a Jamboard. That's your whiteboard. Jamboards are awesome, especially for you math and science teachers. There's a lot of cool stuff out there for you. You can do captions. You can change the layout here. So if you wanted to go like a grid view, you would go tiled, and then you can select up to 49 kids in there. So you can do a bunch of different views if you would like that. Here's you have your, this is you muting yourself. This is you turning off your camera. So if you guys see, that one just turned off the student's camera. No, I'm sorry, that turned off my camera. Sorry, that turned off my camera. So I still see myself. But if you look over here, this is the student one. The student does not see me, but he can hear that I'm talking. So you see that moving, and that means I'm talking. All right, there's the chat box up here. This shows you how many people are in there. And again, what I would do is I would practice this. All right. So if I want to, and I want to remove him, I can kick him out. I can mute him, or I can pin him, and that just means I'm going to see him, which right now you guys are going to see me because it's the same thing here. So if you want to see him, it's just pinning it for you. It's not for everybody. So there are some new functions and some new features and things in here. There are, if breakout rooms aren't out yet, they should be out pretty soon. The background stuff's pretty cool. You can make it look like you're in like France or something like that. So that's pretty much how you run a Meet. I am going to show you the other way in just a second on how you can set it up from your Google Classroom. So if I am in my, where's that? There we go. Here is my Google Classroom. And so right here, you guys see this. You see this Meet link. It says it's not visible to students. There's the Meet link right there. It opens it up straight from here. So a student would be able to log in right to Google Classroom and click that Meet link. Your way of turning it off and on is right here in your settings, okay? And you have to go from this setting because that's your classroom setting for this particular Google Classroom. If you go over here, that's different, okay? Those settings are different. You got to go from right here. So if I go right down here, make it visible to students, click Save, and then now you see here all the kids would have to do is go in and click that button. So there are a couple different ways to do it depending on how it's set up for you and at your school, whether or not you want to set it up using Google Classroom. And once you click that there, it's going to do the same thing. All the kids have to do is log in. You click Join Now, and it's the same, looks the exact same. All right, and you would have kids and stuff logged in off to the side there. All right, if you have any questions, please let me know. Shoot me an email, ask a question. Again, my recommendation is to practice this in class this week. All right, it'll take 5 minutes for you to practice. Make sure kids have volumes off and microphones and stuff off. Otherwise, you'll get a lot of pinging and noises like that. I would greatly recommend practicing it in class this week. Thanks. Have a good one.